And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you tonight, coming to you from Santa Maria, Texas, as we've got boys action. And a district championship may not be decided tonight, but it will be a big factor as far as who will be the reigning district champion when Santa Maria and San Isidro wrap this one up. District action continues here as Santa Maria, all eyes now on the Cougars, who fully controlled their destiny. They lost in the first round to the San Isidro team. They also dropped the game to San Perlita, but that was their only district losses. And now the second round of district comes through Santa Maria. Cougars first get the Tigers here tonight. They'll get the Trojans on Friday. They fully know if they win both games, they'll claim a share of the district title. San Isidro, meanwhile, knows if they win right here tonight, then they will be in position to claim a share of the district title, as they have split games with San Perlita and already have a victory over those Trojans. This will be a raucous affair. Last time out, San Isidro got the win. This time out, Santa Maria has them on their home court. Starting lineups being announced. We'll have the opening tip-off after this. This is RioSportsLive.com.
We're saving you money at Mikasa Furniture. We're saving you money at Mikasa Furniture. Mattress set, living room, and more at Mikasa Furniture.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
If you drive a truck, we're looking for you. Rollins Transportation is now hiring non-CDL drivers for FedEx ground delivery routes. You must be 21 years or older, have 1+ year driving a 15-foot or larger box truck, have a clean background check, a clean driving record, and be able to provide a driving employment history. There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as they are introducing the Santa Maria Cougars right now to the crowd on hand. And there's a big crowd here. They filed in for the girls' game. More filed in midway through the girls' game. They stuck around for the overtime of the girls' game, and nobody left as everybody's stationed here for this one on the boys' side between these two teams, Santa Maria and San Isidro. Thanks again for joining us here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Joe Bowling with you. We are live on social media, coming to you live tonight on both YouTube and on our Facebook channel. And we do appreciate you passing the word out there to other fans who may be trying to check out where this game will be played at as far as live coverage. I know that Channel 5 was here earlier. Good to see Ruben, and he was here to get that action on the girls' side for the overtime thriller, the winner by Santa Maria, who claims the district title. But you don't have to wait till 10 o'clock to see those highlights. They're right here, and you can see them live first, and then we'll have the highlights up before you even get out of your car as you drive home. Santa Maria in the white uniforms will be the home team. San Isidro in the gray uniforms is your visitors. As we thank you again for joining us here for coverage. Santa Maria fully controls their destiny as far as trying to claim part of the district. And they'll need a win tonight over this Tiger team. Tiger basketball, and away we go to start the contest. Tigers will run a weave out near the volleyball spike line to start this game and just kind of probe this defense and see what happens. Flores on the attack. There's a travel. That's the first possession of the game, and it results in a turnover against the Tigers. Cougar basketball. Giovanni Diaz. This Cougar team had a lead on the road in the second quarter against this San Isidro team, but then fell later on. Nice pass inside. That shot is blocked out of bounds. They're going to call a foul, though. And that'll be the first foul on Jabaro Elizondo. And a free throw opportunity for Jose Villasana at the line. Those watching on Facebook, I'm tracking it there. I know we're on YouTube as well, but on Facebook, give me a shout out where you're watching these games from. It's always fun to see where the fans are tuning in from. Missed shot that time by Villasana. And so we're still looking for our first points of the game. Jose Villasana ready to go with another for the Cougars of Santa Maria. Misses that one. Elizondo got the rebound for the Tigers. Tigers turned it over the first time down. They'll start their offense here. Flores hands it off. On the left wing, they'll go inside to Elizondo. Finds a cutter on the baseline. Shot goes up and in. Alan Flores with the first points of this game. Cougars back with the ball. They'll work it on the baseline. Back out on top it goes. Diaz finds a man. An open three from way downtown. Won't go. Elizondo secures that rebound. His second board of the game. San Isidro with the ball. Bring it up front. They're watching from San Perlita. I wonder why. Trojans know what's at stake here in this one. A win by San Isidro means the Trojans will have to knock off Santa Maria here to tie San Isidro for the district championship. A win by Santa Maria means the Trojans will have to knock off this Cougar team. Cougars get a steal down the left-hand side. That one's blocked, but a foul call. Getting back was Marco Garza, but he'll be called for the foul. They're watching in Park Hills, Missouri. Hello to my cousin. Also watching in San Isidro. At the free throw line is Giovanni Diaz. First one won't go for Diaz. Right now 0 for 3 at the free throw line for the Santa Maria Cougars. Diaz ready with another. Tough place to win. This Cougar team plays very well here at home, year in, year out. 2 missed free throws there. San Isidro with the ball. They've got the only 2 points of the game. Play catch outside. Now go to Elizondo on a clear out. He goes to work against a tough defender. Makes the shot. Jabaro Elizondo. Tigers on top by 4 points. This is Diaz. Finds a cutter on the baseline. Shot goes up and in. Made by Jose Villasana. First points of the game for the Cougars of Santa Maria. San Isidro with the ball. Outside to Flores. Tigers have lost just once in district play. Cougars have dropped 2. But again, both teams that Cougars have lost to, they get them right here at home. Right here, they get the Tigers. Friday, they get the Trojans of San Perlita. Elizondo catches, forces a pass on the baseline. That's going to be tipped out of bounds and touched last by Armando Reyes, and that's a turnover. Gives the ball back to the Santa Maria Cougars. Cougar basketball in the front court. Diaz tried to throw that through there. Touched last by Marco Garza of the Tigers. So the Cougars will have the ball on the baseline. Enrique Cantu will set him in motion. Looks, forces a pass in the paint. That's a kick ball. And it'll be Cougar basketball. Santa Maria with the ball down 2. They'll throw it in the backcourt. You can track it down there. Diaz takes it off the dribble. Got in the paint, running one-hander, rolls it in. Giovanni Diaz ties us up. 5 minutes left here in the first. Garza has the ball. Outside for the Tigers. This is Flores. Flores gets it to Elizondo, goes baseline, and there's a quick whistle and a foul called, and they're looking at Villasana. That'll be his first foul of the game. Stops the clock with 4:51 remaining here in the first. Inbound play for the Tigers. That ball's deflected, but tracked down by Reyes. Now in the corner to Elizondo. Finds the open man Flores, the extra pass. Now they'll look inside, layup good. Good extra passing that time by the Tigers, and Reyes with the bucket. Cougars now with the ball, down 2. From the left wing is Diaz. Lobs a pass in on the baseline. Now inside, got a man in the air. Nothing doing on the shot, but Bernie Castellanos will get to the free throw line. Castellanos will step in for 2 shots. It's already the 3rd foul against the Tigers. All 3 fouls coming on trying to block shots. Castellanos at the line, misses on the first. It's one thing to get to the line, but right now the Cougars are 0 for 5 out of the gate from the free throw line. Castellanos ready with another. Rolls that one in. San Isidro basketball. Fans you're watching on Facebook, we've got a cleaner feed on our YouTube channel as well. Going both social media. There's a foul on Diaz as he jumps over the top of the head of Marco Garza. Inbound play, that's a non-shooting foul. Tigers with the ball, up by 1. That pass is deflected. Touch last by the Cougars. Asana got a hand on that one. Garza to set him in motion. Goes inside. Banker up, no good, too strong. Elizondo right there, put it up and in. Cruz on the miss. Elizondo with the easy stick back. For Elizondo, he's got 4 points in the game. Cougars with the ball, right side baseline. That one goes up and in. Made by Villasana. Elizondo finds a cutter on the baseline. That one's missed, but a foul called, and Armando Reyes will get a chance at the line. Two shots for Reyes. First one won't go. Free throws definitely an issue here. Two teams combined, 1 for 7 at the line. Make it 1 for 8 as Reyes misses that. And then a foul on the rebound. They'll call that on Alan Flores. Cougar basketball. I'll remind you fans on Facebook that we are live on our YouTube channel as well. Also on our website. Here's a 3 on the way for the Cougars. That's off the mark, long rebound. The Cougars will track that down. That one goes in. Cougars up 1. Now they'll play some defense. That one's in from 3. Tigers answering right back. Santa Maria basketball. They'll work it out for a 3 of their own, but it won't go. Tigers now with the ball. This is Marco Garza. From the baseline, back outside. Now to Elizondo. Puts it on the floor. Spins past the defender. Tough shot. Got it to go and a foul. Elizondo gets to the line. Jabaro Elizondo stands at the free throw line. In the game now, he's got 6 points. Makes the free throw. Make it 7 points for Elizondo. Santa Maria ball, they're down 5. Cougars to Cantu. In the corner it goes. Back outside, Enrique Cantu. Gets it in the paint, there's a travel. Daniel Chavez had an idea. He picked up that dribble He was expecting a cutter on that baseline. Nobody made the move. Left him kind of out to dry. Elizondo lobs that to Garza. That's stolen, and here come the Cougars. Nice pass ahead to Cantu. Lay it up, got it. Enrique Cantu off the steal. Back to a three-point game. Here come the Tigers. Across the timeline, working in the right side. Off the dribble is Reyes. That's kicked out of bounds. San Isidro will retain possession. Both of these teams are on their way to the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now. But both still trying to eye a shot at claiming the district title and being the #1 seed. Tigers on the dribble. There's a steal, and here comes Cantu. Races ahead of him. Lays it up. Made it again. Enrique Cantu cuts it to a one-point game on a little personal 4-0 run. Here comes Marco Garza. Garza has the ball for the Tigers. Gets it outside to Flores. Flores to Cruz. Cruz to Reyes. Reyes back to Garza, and there's a offensive foul called on Armando Reyes. That'll give the ball back to Santa Maria. Meanwhile, a substitution has to check in as David Guevara will enter the game for the San Isidro Tigers. He'll take a spot at the top of this defense. Cougars with the ball, down one. Diaz lost his dribble, gets it to Cantu, attacks in the paint, has that block, but Elizondo picks up the foul. Tomorrow, Elizondo called for the foul. That's a shooting foul, so Enrique Cantu will be at the line. Cantu on the night, 6 points, hasn't shot a free throw yet. Makes the first. That's just the second made free throw for the Cougars of Santa Maria. They're now 2 of 7 here in this first quarter of play. Cantu ready to go, looking for the lead here with this one. And he gets it. 1 point lead. San Isidro with the ball. This is Garza. Tries to clear out, looking for Elizondo on the right side. He'll spread the floor even further. Hand it off to Alan Flores. Finds Reyes. Still looking in. They're posting Elizondo high side right now. Overhead pass to Guevara. The extra pass for the three. That's off the mark. Quick rebound, and here come the Cougars trying to run into the front court behind the back, but that's stolen. Here come the Tigers right back at you. Garza in the backcourt, now races front court, now finds Elizondo. Elizondo steps through a double team, attacks in the lane with a jump hook and got it to go. Jabaro Elizondo. Tigers back on top. Cougars with the ball. This is Diaz. Spins it left side. Here's a three on the way for Cantu. That's off the mark. Elizondo gets a rebound, steps out, brings it front court for the Tigers. Stepped into a double team and then may have got fouled. He did. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. It'll be Tiger basketball. You look ahead, the Cougars will have the ball to start the second quarter as it stands right now on the possession change. Tigers to get it in. They'll get it in the corner to Garza with 9. Garza backs away, given some room with 6. Now with 5, got a screen with 3. Bounce pass with 2. Get it back with 1. This will count. Off the mark, no good. 1 quarter in the books. 1 point separate the teams. Tigers with the lead on the road. Back after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here in Santa Maria after 1 quarter of play. 16-15 lead with San Isidro on top. 4 players score for the Tigers in that first quarter. Jabaro Elizondo leads away with 9 points. Marco Garza with 3. Armando Reyes and Alan Flores with 2 each. For the Santa Maria Cougars, it was 8 points for Enrique Cantu, 4 for Jose Villasana, 2 for Giovanni Diaz, and 1 for Bernie Castellanos. As we start the second quarter, it will be Santa Maria basketball. The Cougars will have it. They'll have it in the back court. And away we go, starting the second 8 minutes of play. Diaz picked up defensively by Guevara, straight up man-to-man. Lost his dribble, needs some help. Finds it, they'll spin it left side. Caught there by Bernie Castellanos. Now off the dribble, firing on the left wing. Running one-hander, a little teardrop won't go. Rebound, Jesse Ortiz, put that off the glass and in. Jesse Ortiz on the stick back. In transition, Tigers beat him down court, miss a shot. Elizondo gets a rebound, has it poked away. Recovers, though, for the Tigers. Pass is intercepted, and here comes Cantu for the Cougars. Right down central against Garza. Takes him off the dribble, missed a shot. Rebound by the Tigers, and back they come. Cantu brings it, or check that, Garza brings it front corner. On the corner baseline move, Elizondo, strong finish. Elizondo again with a basket. Each team has scored 2 here in the second quarter. Cougars with the ball, work it right side to Cantu. Cantu back outside, reverse it left side to Ortiz. Bounce pass in the corner it goes. There's a 3 by Castellanos, won't go. Got his own board, put it up. That won't go. Rebound secured for the Tigers. Quick pass to Garza, finds a cutter, tries to tip it back, nothing doing. Cougars have the basketball in the front court. 2-on-2. Whistle blows on the baseline, and that'll be a foul. They're looking at Alan Flores. Stops play with 6:31 remaining here in this first half of play. Jesse Ortiz at the line, makes the first. Ortiz now with 3 points, all coming here in the second quarter. He'll get a second free throw here, trying to unknot this tie. Meanwhile, substitutions check in the game. For Santa Maria, Julio Vega checks in the game. Free throw Ortiz is good. Tiger ball. Down 1. Marco Garza has just 3 points in this game thus far. Left side pass to Flores. Baseline jumper. That's an open look. It's in. Easy money for Armando Reyes. Tigers back on top. Cougars take a look as the defense extends just a bit. It's not an outright trap. They'll work it over to Vega. Vega gets it back top of the key to Diaz. Now they'll find the open man, Ortiz in the lane. Rolled it home again. Jesse Ortiz. 5:55 remaining in the half. Cougars back up 1. Tigers with the ball. They'll nearly turn it over. Out to Garza. Spins it over to Flores. Back to Garza. Looking inside. Spin it over to Guevara. Makes a move. Hands it off to Elizondo. Muscles his way up and missed a shot. Rebound tipped up. No good. Tipped again. Controlled by the Cougars, and away we go. Into the front court. They'll have it with a chance to now build on a lead. That's into a double team. That's a turnover, and here come the Tigers. No numbers, but they'll get it out to Guevara. Finds a trailer. That's Flores. Flores over to Garza. Here's a 3. Answer there. No, sir. Rebound in the paint. There's Elizondo. Put it up and in. Jabaro Elizondo with a made basket. Timeout called. Cougars trying to talk about the boards. 5:08 remaining. Tigers on top. First half continues after this.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com. Emilio Flores on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling with you here on a Tuesday night. Reminding you, we've got action here on Friday night as well, right back here at Santa Maria when San Perlita's in town. And a lot will be determined here tonight on just what's at stake in that game. There will be something at stake regardless of who wins this one. It'll just have a larger implication on which way it swings. There can either be 2 or 3 teams with a chance to claim part of the district championship if things play out either way. Missed shot, but the Cougars intercept the outlet pass, and they'll get another chance. Down 1 in the corner. This is going to be a running one-hander on the baseline. That one won't go. Offensive rebound, and then it's tipped out of bounds. Touch last by the Tigers. Jesse Ortiz is having a big second quarter. He just missed that shot, but again, no one had an answer for him on that baseline. That's an easy shot that normally is going to go in. Nice catch on the inbound play by Bernie Castellanos. They'll now throw it away. San Isidro basketball. 4:22 to go here in the half. Here come the Tigers. Out to Garza. Over in the corner. Here's a 3. That's no good. Pinballed out. Cougars get the rebound. Trying to get out to the races. And they will get it to Matthew Cantu. Got it. Matthew Cantu's first points of the game. 1-point lead for the Cougars. Here come the Tigers back on the offensive end. Flores hands it off to Garza, gets it back to Flores. Now they'll go into Elizondo, goes to work, made it again. Elizondo with 15 points here in the first half. 3:46 remaining in the half. Cougars back with the ball, down 1. Diaz has the ball. Operates against the defense of Guevara, who extends this time out. Tries to beat him, beat the 5-second call by staying forward with his motion, and then a foul called. And they'll call that on David Guevara. And we're already with 8 team fouls against San Isidro, so a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Giovanni Diaz. Diaz 0 for 2 on the night at the free throw line. First one here is good. They're now 6 of 11 as a team. They've made their last 5 free throws. Have the Cougars. Diaz ready to go. Makes that 2. Giovanni Diaz now with 4 points in the game. Marco Garza has the ball for the San Isidro Tigers. Right side pass, it goes to Guevara. Guevara in the corner. Now they'll go inside to Elizondo again. Missed that too strong. Offensive put back up and in for the Tigers. Flores on the stick back. Alan Flores now with 4 points. There's a near steal. Cougars have it. Race it out. Extra pass in the corner. Now they'll throw it away. Here come the Tigers. This is Garza. Missed that shot. Rebound by the Cougars. They'll bring it front side. Down by 1. Right side move by Morales. A lot of contact there, and that's a charge. Morales attacked into 3 different defenders. The official called him for the foul. 2:50 remaining here in the half. Tiger basketball out of bounds. Before that, they'll have some moisture on the floor they'll attend to. Allows us to pause play here for just a moment or two. I want to remind you the Santa Rosa game is also on tonight on RioSportsLive.com. As DeMarcus Clark has that call. Tigers work the ball around the perimeter. Up by 1. Elizondo on the baseline. Dishes it off in the paint. There's a travel. Flores cutting through. Elizondo hit him right on the money with a pass. Cougars now with a great pass inside, but a missed shot. Elizondo gets a rebound. Tigers now operating the offense. Garza has it. Right wing pass, gets it back. Looking left side. They'll just play catch on the perimeter. Couple of minutes left here in the half. Tigers now staying wide with the ball. Teeing up a deep three and burying it is Luis Cruz. They just lulled them to sleep. The Cougars kept dropping further and further back. Cruz said thanks. 4-point game. Here come the Cougars on the attack. That's a steal. Here come the Tigers. In the front court, this is Guevara. Will attack, lay it up, made it. Tigers now with a 6-point lead. Cougars needing a basket this trip down, trying to settle it down to Ortiz. From the baseline they'll go. Tough jump shot, won't go. Ortiz right there has the rebound, but then gets a shot blocked out of bounds. Ball stays in the hands of the Cougars. In the corner, here's a three for Ortiz. Bang! Jesse Ortiz off the inbound play. Minute 6 to go, 3-point game. Tigers with the ball. They've outscored the Cougars 15-13 here in the second quarter. Elizondo wants a few more and gets them. Elizondo showing a little range. 5-point game. Cougars with the ball. Diaz, or check that, Cantu off a jab step, got it to Diaz, but got fouled. They're looking at David Guevara. Once again, we're in the bonus situation. So free throws for Santa Maria's Enrique Cantu coming up. At Santa Rosa game, taking on Idea Frontier. It's a 2-point game with 1:09 to go in the first quarter. Cantu made the free throw. Santa Rosa, 10 of their 13 wins. They've scored over 100 points in district play. Entering tonight's game. Cantu's second free throw is good. They knocked off Frontier first time around in a 5-point low-scoring game, 49-44. That's also live on Rio Sports Live. If you want to watch two at the same time, we got them covered. 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Tigers operating with a 3-point lead. Elizondo off the dribble. Gets it outside. Now in the corner, they'll go baseline. Into Elizondo, missed that shot. That's a tough look. 17 on the clock, and here comes Cantu and the Cougars. They can tie it with a 3. They'll get it out to Cantu. Here's the shot, off the mark. Rebound by the Tigers. They can hurry with 6 seconds to go. This is Garza. Spins it on the right side. Spin it over, and out of bounds it goes. Tigers had a chance, just couldn't get the right pass in motion. 0.6 seconds. Cougars will inbound it. Cantu loses it. First quarter, or check that first half. In the books. 3 points separate the teams. We'll be back with more after this.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6 on F Street in Harlingen. It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, Joe Bowling with you. At halftime between San Isidro and Santa Maria. And San Isidro with a 3-point lead in the first half. Two players in double figures. Elizondo leads away with San Isidro's Tigers with 17 points in the half. 4 points for Armando Reyes, 4 for Alan Flores, 3 for Marco Garza, 3 for Luis Cruz, and 2 for David Guevara. Scoring for the Santa Maria Cougars, Enrique Cantu had 10, 9 points for Jesse Ortiz off the bench, 4 for Jose Villasana and Giovanni Diaz, 2 points for Matthew Cantu and 1 for Bernie Castellanos. Tigers led by 1 after a quarter. They extend the lead in the second and currently are up by 3. I want to tell you about some additional broadcasts. Santa Rosa goes into halftime against Idea Frontier up by 1, 24-23 in that one. Also earlier tonight on Rio Sports Live, we had live coverage of high school soccer at an elite level. Number 1 in the state, Valley View, taking on number 8 in the state, Brownsville Veterans. And it was Brownsville Veterans with the win, 2-1 to knock off the number 1 team in the state. That was live coverage on Rio Sports coming your way tonight. We'll take a break. Emilio Flores is on the camera. He's having a break, having a snack. I'll take a break and have a drink of water. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburgh, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's. Fans, we want to take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks, for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we're still waiting for the two teams to arrive back after the halftime break. I want to remind you, fans, we are going to be covering high school basketball at the playoff level. Girls action already will be starting on Monday. We'll be checking out to see if there's any play-in games coming up, but we do know playoff basketball starts next week. I want to also reach out and encourage any fans that have any business owners that are friends or family members or business owners of themselves. UIL and NFHS will attach a $200 fee to every playoff game we try to broadcast if we go live video. We'll have an option there. We can either go with audio coverage only if we can't get the advertising in place to cover that. And I know I'll have fans saying, why can't we watch it? Why can't we watch it? So I'm just giving you a fair warning there. If we can't get the advertising in place to cover it, we may have to go with live audio. If we can't go live audio, and we certainly can't get the advertising for video that would prevent that, then we'll have to switch gears. Starting on Monday, remember, high school softball gets underway. We're going to be there in Corpus Christi for Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial taking on San Benito. And so we'll have action there. And that'll be an option. As you saw tonight, soccer is in full swing. So if we can't get playoff basketball, we'll be covering soccer. Baseball is 1 week away. Freddie's already been covering some baseball action out there in Rio Sports Live Southwest. But we certainly want to cover the playoff basketball teams as far as they can go. San Isidro right now, first school that stepped up that had some advertisers that assisted them by handing us some funds to assist them in some broadcasts of playoffs. So right now the San Isidro Tigers put a check mark by some of their playoff games. We'll be able to cover them thanks again to the advertising that's in place to help us cover the Tigers. I'll be out actively looking for more. Again, as you're watching these games, you may be able to help me, because I'm one person trying to get out there and talk to many. They can get in touch with me with the number you'll see on our screen. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness. Go ahead and zoom in on them. And women, Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, both teams made their way out of the locker room, went right on the floor after a brief meeting. For the Cougars of Santa Maria, they're on the floor first. Tigers to join them and sit back and enjoy the second half here. It'll be Tiger basketball. They lead by 3 at the break. Tigers knocked off the Cougars. They used the third quarter to take control of that game back in San Isidro. See how the Cougars respond here at their home floor. Trailing by 3 to start this second half. Tigers working it methodically. We'll get it to Elizondo. Finds a baseline cutter. That shot goes up. No good. Rebound by Cantu for the Cougars. Reyes had a chance that time on an easier shot. Here's a 3 on the way for the Cougars. That's off the mark. Quick rebound for the Tigers in the backcourt. This is Garza. Garza guarded by Cantu. Spins it forward. Finds Flores. Flores to Elizondo. Elizondo spins in the lane, hangs in the air, missed the shot, but got fouled. Tomorrow, Elizondo in this game. Scored 17 points in the first half. Free throw here is no good. Earlier tonight, the Santa Maria Lady Cougars in overtime knocked off San Isidro to claim the district championship. Elizondo misses both free throws. Offensive rebound, though, for the Tigers as Flores got the board. Work it back outside, Tigers. Garza hands it off to Elizondo. Tees up a 3-ball, misses that. Rebound by the Cougars, and then a foul call. Ortiz got in there and got the rebound. Play stops with 7:01 to go in the third. Cougar basketball. This is Diaz. Given plenty of room. Shading him over on that left side is Cruz. Bounce pass on the baseline. Easy banker up and in. On the finish, Daniel Chavez. That's how the second half starts as far as scoring goes. It took a minute and a half to get there. Elizondo now has it for the Tigers. Forces a banker, but that won't go. Rebound by Diaz. Diaz, quick pass ahead. Flores on a crossover, now finds Diaz. Goes baseline, got the shot away, way too strong. Rebound by the Tigers. Cruz comes out of there with it. Finds Garza. Garza hands it off. Elizondo, reverse layup. That won't go. Another rebound for Ortiz, and it's tipped out of bounds. Santa Maria ball. Down 1 are the Cougars. Chance to take the lead here. Diaz brings it across. Cougars hoping to win here and set up a huge game on Friday. Corner 3, Cantu, count it. Enrique Cantu, Cougars on top. It's a 5-0 run to start the third quarter for Santa Maria. San Isidro back with the ball, trying to answer here. They'll go inside to Elizondo, back outside to Flores. Flores to Garza. Garza steps through, attacks, left it short, rebound by the Cougars. Quick outlet pass, trying to run. This is Cantu, attacks 1-on-2 and gets to the line. In a lot of cases, you'll say, don't go for that. It's 1-on-2, but the two defenders were both trying to backpedal, and Enrique Cantu saw nobody had position to really stop him from getting baseline. So Enrique steps to the line. 13 points in the game, 4 of 4 at the line, and he rolls the first one softly home. Santa Maria now 10 of 15 at the free throw line. Since missing 5 of their first 6. They've made 7 in a row as a team. Cantu makes that. 4-point lead and a 7-0 run for Santa Maria to start the second half. This is Garza. Cruz now with the ball. Back to Garza. Garza has been quiet. He's been held to 3 points. Gets it to Elizondo, cuts through. Elizondo watches, now puts it on the floor, attacks in the paint, banks it, missed it, got it again, put it up, missed that. Rebound, touch last by the Tigers as Reyes couldn't control it. Tiger basketball on the defensive end as the Cougars secure it. Overhead pass, they'll find Cantu. Cantu attacks in the paint. Off the left hand, missed it. Offensive rebound tipped around. Controlled, though, by Garza of the Tigers. Quick pass in the front court. That's tipped, and out of bounds it goes. Jesse Ortiz got his hands on it, but the only way he could do anything with it was to save it right back under his own goal. Elected just to kind of, what they'll call, take a bite out of that. Inbound play. That one's blocked. Elizondo gets a rebound, put it up and in. Sabaro Elizondo on the stick back, stayed with that after getting the shot blocked. 2-point game. Cantu and the Cougars with the ball in the lead. Free throw line jumper. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound by the Cougars. Out for a Cantu 3. Answer is no. Rebound by Marco Garza, and here come the Tigers. Garza in the front court. Finds Cruz. Luis Cruz back to Garza. Missed it. Got his own board. Elevates. Missed that. Rebound by Ortiz. Here come the Cougars. Ortiz finds Cantu off the dribble. Nice pass inside. Missed shot, though. Rebound by the Tigers. That's one you'll circle later. As the Cougars missed an easy chance. Now the ball in the baseline. That's kicked out of bounds. Nice defense played that time by the Cougars as Jose Villasano sealed off that baseline. Substitution pinballing in and out of this game. Cougars with the ball and the lead by 2 points. Outside to Diaz. Diaz to Cantu in the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. That's off the mark. Easy rebound for Alan Flores, and the Tigers of San Isidro can take the lead with a 3. Outside pass. Now they'll go inside to Elizondo. Finds a cutter. That's a forced shot. Off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound. That's Reyes. Has it knocked out of his hand. Stay here. Tigers to inbound the ball. Off the inbound play. They'll find Garza. Garza shaded defensively by Cantu. Beat him off the dribble. Spin it left side to Flores. To Elizondo. Elizondo forced that pass inside. Tipped over to Garza. In the corner for a high arcing 3. That won't go. Long rebound. Here come the Cougars wanting to run. Right side Diaz. Doesn't have the numbers. Attacks. Lobs it inside. Banker no good. Rebound tip by the Cougars. They'll control it. Castellanos, good job to keep it alive. Cantu for 3. Buries it. The rebounding led to that shot. 10-2 run by the Cougars. 5-point lead, 2:38 to go here in the third. Garza hands it off to Flores. There's a steal, and here comes Cantu. Down the left side, elevates, lay it up and in. Enrique Cantu, it's now a 7-point lead. Timeout called by the Tigers. 12-2 run by the Cougars. We continue after this.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in Farr. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, Farr, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
Tiger basketball, they'll lose it. Cougars have it after this timeout. They'll throw it outside. That's tipped in the backcourt, and loose ball picked up by the Cougars. They'll throw it forward. Garza steals that. Tigers retain possession. Garza in the backcourt, got past a double team, gets it across the front court, hands it off to Elizondo. Elizondo, banker, won't go, but he got fouled. He'll get to the free throw line. Zamaro Elizondo went right against Daniel Chavez. Chavez called for the foul. It will be a shooting foul, so 2 shots coming up for Elizondo. First one good. Elizondo now with 20 points in the game. He and Enrique Cantu with 20 each for their respective teams. Substitution just checks in. That's Jose Villasana back in the game for the Santa Maria Cougars. Elizondo, meanwhile, at the free throw line, hits that. 5-point game. Pressure by the Tigers. Cougars break that, going over the top of that. Now they'll attack on the baseline. Missed that shot. Elizondo secures the rebound. Hands it off to Marco Garza. Garza brings it across. From the top of the key, hands it off to Flores. Flores spins it outside to Guevara, now to Elizondo. Goes to work, off the glass, got it. Elizondo with a bucket. 3-point game. Cougars again see the pressure in the backcourt. Diaz has it, gets it front side to Ortiz. Lobs it inside, nice catch in traffic. Spin it outside and they'll turn it over. Good job by Castellanos to get a hand on it, but then the pass taken away. Here's Garza on the attack. That ball pinballs back outside for a Guevara 3, but it won't go. Long rebound. Here comes Cantu. Keeps his head up against Garza. Beats a second man. Layup, good. Enrique Cantu taking it to the Tigers. 5-point game. 40 seconds left here in the third. Tigers on the dribble. Spin it outside to Flores. That ball's deflected and touched last by the Cougars. The Tigers retain possession. Marco Garza will inbound the ball. Gets it into Reyes. Reyes on the attack. Left hand with a finish. Armando Reyes. 3-point game. 26 seconds left in the third. Cougars with the ball. Breaking the pressure. Diaz now on the baseline. Finds Villasana. Goes to work. Gets it to Diaz. Gets it right back. Taken away, and here come the Tigers. This is Garza. Right side. Got it. Marco Garza, 1-point game. 7 seconds left in the third. Tigers on defense. Here's Cantu. He's been red hot. Pulls one from half court. Won't go. Had that went, it would have been a monster night. He's still got a big game. Back after this.
The Edinburgh Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburgh, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburgh EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Before you have time to worry, We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts! We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Fourth quarter arrives here in Santa Maria as we've got a good one here. 1 point separates the two teams. Girls game went into overtime. Boys game right on target. Santa Maria Cougars with a 14-10 third quarter. It's the first quarter they've outscored the Tigers of San Isidro, and they lead by 1, have the ball as we start the final 8 minutes of play. Diaz has the ball, dribbling against Guevara. That's a tip and a steal by Garza. Actually volleyballed that into the hands of Guevara. Tigers with a chance to take the lead. Guevara to Garza. Garza on the attack in the paint, lost it. Right there, though, is Elizondo. He'll put it up and in. Tigers back on top. For Elizondo, he's got 25. Cougar ball at the mid-court stripe. They'll get it over to Cantu. Cantu finds the open man. This is a Diaz three. Rushed it, missed it, offensive board, put it up. It's blocked by Elizondo out of bounds. Javaro Elizondo with a monster block right there. Tigers set up the defense. Cougars inbound the ball. A lob, a banker, up and in, made. Bernie Castellanos with a bucket. 1 point lead, Cougars on top. Each team has scored 2 here in the fourth. Elizondo finds a man inside. That's Reyes, made it. Armando Reyes has 8 points in the game. Cougars up to the baseline, or bring it forward to Enrique Cantu. Got that off a Tiger into the hands of Ortiz. Ortiz finds Diaz. Diaz attacks in the paint, lays it up and in right over Elizondo. 1 point game. Tigers down with the ball. This is Garza. Garza hands it off to Flores. Right side Elizondo stays beyond the arc, now puts it on the floor. Pulls the trigger on that one off the dribble, missed it. Ortiz gets a rebound, but steps and got called for a travel. Gives the ball back to San Isidro. Garza will throw it in. From the baseline, looking to get it in. Finds Elizondo right there. Missed it, got his own board, put it up. Got it to go and got fouled. Elizondo has 27 and heads to the line. 6:11 to go. Tigers back up 1 as Elizondo stands at the line. 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. Misses that. Offensive board, though. Put it up and in. Reyes was there for the stick back. 3 point lead for the Tigers. They've outscored the Cougars 8-4. Cantu with a crazy shot, won't go. Reyes gets a rebound. He's quickly double teamed, fires it to Garza. Garza gets it overhead to Elizondo. Elizondo whistles one over to Guevara. Guevara settles it down, now on the attack against the defense. Attacks a triple team and got fouled. David Guevara will get to the line. Tigers scored 16 in the first quarter, 17 in the second. Were held to just 10 in the third. Have scored 8 in less than 3 minutes here in the fourth. Guevara looking for one here. Got it. Second one coming up. As a team, they are now 4 of 9 at the free throw line. They too struggled out of the gate. 1 of 3 in the first quarter. 2 of 4 in the third, 1 of 2 here in the fourth as Guevara shoots another. Makes it. That's a 10-4 run to start the final quarter for the Tigers. Numbers for the Cougars on the backside of the press. Over to Morales. Morales to Cantu, that's an easy steal, and here comes Alan Flores, lays it up, missed it. Rebound by the Cougars. double team in the back court. Garza and Flores were there. They'll call that foul on Alan Flores. Cougar ball, down 5. In the back court, this is Cantu. Get it forward to Morales. Attacks in the baseline. Through a double team. Losing it is Daniel Chavez. Here come the Tigers. This is Garza off the attack. Lost it in the paint. Behind the back pass. Layup won't go. Rebound taken down by the Cougars. That would have been a highlight show. Cougars now with a 3. And bang! Big 3 made by Morales. 2-point game, 4:44 to go. That went from a highlight to a highlight on the other side. Flores has the ball. Outside, they go to Guevara. Guevara finds Garza. Garza in the paint. Left-hand shot won't go. He got fouled. Marco Garza will find his way to the line. 2-point game. Santa Maria Cougars last year, area finalist after being a district runner-up. So first or second place, still first, second, or third in this district. Has a serious chance to make a run in the playoffs this season. Garza makes the first. Second one coming up. We'll check in on that. Game at Santa Rosa as well. See what the story is down there. Cougars with the ball in the front court. That one goes out of bounds. That's going to be off of Diaz and a turnover. Timeout on the floor. 4-point lead. Tigers with the lead. 4:23 left. Back after this. Back here on RioSportsLive.com after that timeout. Well, we had a little blip there on the radar screen. We're back with you. Don't worry, we're back with you. Coverage continuing here at Santa Maria. Didn't miss anything. Cougars took that timeout. They've been outscored 12-7 here in the fourth quarter by the San Isidro Tigers. I want to remind you fans, postseason basketball is just around the corner. Rio Sports Live is in need of advertisers to assist us to cover the fees for the basketball playoffs, which is $200 a game by the NFHS and the UIL. We're not dictating that rule. We're just abiding by it. Tigers with the ball as we resume play. It's their ball on the possession change as well, so a lot of things in their favor. Garza hands it off to Flores as they'll slow the pace. Gets it back. On the dribble is Garza, attacks a double team and got fouled. They'll call that on the floor. And that'll be the 6th team foul against the Cougars. Santa Rosa now is extended to a 12-point lead in their game against Idea Frontier. Elizondo catches in the paint, turns. They'll call a offensive foul on Elizondo there. Just past the halfway mark here of the fourth quarter. Cougars got to feel like they sustained a run there by the Tigers. They can settle it down with a made basket here. There's a travel. Andrew Morales was just left out in the cold in the back court against that pressure. He'll check out of the game as Jesse Ortiz will enter for Santa Maria. Flores hands it to Garza. Garza to Reyes. Now to Elizondo. Taking a little time off the clock each trip down now are the Tigers. It's not a delay game, but it's trying to stay smart with the ball. They'll turn it over, though, as Flores has that go off of his leg. Santa Maria. Now the pressure backed off. They'll bring it across the timeline. This is going to be Ortiz on the attack into a double team. Finds Cantu for the three. Made it. Enrique Cantu hits another. In the game, he's got 25. 1-point game. Garza has the ball for the Tigers. There's a back tap. Flores tracks it down. Gets it outside to Reyes. Reyes nearly has it stolen. Now they'll get it to Garza. Garza on the dribble. Attacks a double team, and he'll get fouled. And this time he'll get to the line. 17 fouls against Santa Maria's Cougars. Enrique Cantu, 25 points in this game. He scored 8 in the first, 2 in the second, 12 in the third, and now 3 here in the fourth. From the three-point line, he's 3 of 6. Marco Garza at the line, though, makes the first free throw for the Tigers of San Isidro. He's now got 8 points, 3 of 3 at the line. Second free throw coming up here. Gets that too. Back to a 3-point game. Tigers will see some opportunity here to press. Cougars will break the press. Cantu hands it off. Now they'll find the secondary break for a 3. That was a good look, but it missed. Rebound by Flores. Outlet pass to Garza. 2:35 left here in the game. Garza guarded by Cantu. Takes it sideline. Hands it off to Guevara. Guevara nearly carried that ball. Brings it back outside. Hands it off. This is Garza to Flores. Flores looked inside to Elizondo. They don't need that basket necessarily. They can take time off the clock again. Off the dribble is Garza. Attacks on the baseline. He'll get fouled. Matthew Cantu called for the foul. Garza, who was quiet in this game, scored just 3 points in the first quarter, was held scoreless in the second, had the 3 points at halftime, scored 2 in the third, has now scored 4 in the fourth, stands at the line here, makes the first, he'll get the second on the bonus, and just like that, he's in double figures. Second one coming up. Gets that too. Cougars will see the pressure again in the backcourt by the Tigers. Throw over the top of that. Castellanos goes to work in the paint. Forced the shot. Rebound Elizondo. They try to trap him. He'll have it knocked away and controlled by the Cougars. In the corner, Cantu a quick release on a 3. Bang! Enrique Cantu another 3. He's got 28 in the game. 2-point game. This is Garza. Garza has the ball into Elizondo, into a double team. That's a travel. The quick double team. Elizondo just a split second late on making the move. Otherwise, he splits that and gets a bank shot. Timeout call by the Cougars. 2-point game, minute 40 left. Back after this.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Santa Maria Cougars took that timeout. Scene set as this. They're down by 2. Minute 40 left here in this ball game. Possession arrow favors San Isidro's Tigers. The foul situation, the Tigers have committed just 4 fouls, so they can commit a couple of fouls and get real aggressive defensively here and not get hurt at the foul line going for some steals. It'll be Cougar ball. They'll have length of the court to go, and the pressure's backed off right now by the Tigers. They'll have one man back in the backcourt. That's David Guevara. Bringing it up is Giovanni Diaz. Got it across the timeline. Now he has some room. Spins it out. Outside for a Cantu three. Made another. Enrique Cantu single-handedly trying to win this game. He's got 31. Tigers on the offense, now down 1. Minute 13 left in this ball game. Alan Flores spins it over to Garza. Marco Garza hands it off. 1-point game. Cougars on top, playing some defense. Tigers work it outside to Garza. Would you dare run it down to one shot? They're calling for motion right now on the offensive end. They'll go into Elizondo. Goes to work. Made it. Jabaro Elizondo gives the Tigers a lead back. 47 seconds left in the game. Here come the Cougars. This is Diaz. Diaz hands it off to Morales. Baseline. They'll turn it over. Here come the Tigers in the front court. And Cantu steals it, but he stepped out of bounds. I saw Enrique Cantu. I was out in the parking lot when he came into this game. Gave me a quick high. He just had that look in his eye. Had no idea he was about to score 31. At least I didn't. Maybe he did. Tiger basketball. Whistle blows. Timeout called on the floor. 31 seconds left in this game. Back after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Cougars took a timeout. They'll have the ball. Check that. The Tigers will have the ball up 1. They'll go to Elizondo. They'll double team him. He'll go to Garza, nearly tied up. Missed a shot, but got fouled. And that means that Marco Garza will go back to the free throw line for the San Isidro Tigers. Their fans were chanting here during that break and stomping enough to get the camera shaking. That's not Emilio Flores shaking. That's the bleachers shaking. Garza to the line, 2 shots. First one, no good. That opens a door because now if you're Santa Maria, you don't necessarily have to go for a 3. Although with Enrique Cantu, if he's open, green light, my friends. Garza with another. At the line, he's 6 of 7 in the game. Made that. 1 of 2, 2-point game. Girls went into overtime. What's happening here on the boys' side? Diaz brings it up. They're guarding Cantu everywhere he moves. David Guevara draws that assignment. Diaz on a clear out. Skip pass in the corner. Baseline move. A lot of contact. That's a blocking foul. It's a non-shooting foul. But again, they've got a couple of fouls to give. They can do this on any given opportunity as long as you can commit the foul before a shot's taken. And you can take Santa Maria out of the rhythm and take some time off the clock. And in this, by playing some smart basketball, the Cougars will have the ball down by 2. If you're looking for guys to shoot, well, Enrique Cantu pacing the way with 31 points. Jesse Ortiz has 9 points. Giovanni Diaz was 6. All capable of hitting shots. Now, on the inbound play, this is where if you're the Cougars and you have a play drawn up to connect from 3, do you dare do that right here? You're down 2, a made shot that early would mean the Tigers will have a potential last possession. Cantu will throw it in. They will guard the inbound play as Reyes stands in front of Cantu. Cantu lobs it in the paint. Nice catch. They'll try to hand it off. In the corner it goes. Back outside to Cantu. Releases for three, and he made it! Cantu hits another. Lead for the Cougars. 4 seconds left in the game. Timeout called. Fadeaway three for Enrique Cantu. Unbelievable shooting for Enrique Cantu here in this ball game. Tigers will have the ball with 4.5 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout and be right back.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Cougars with the lead after the timeout. Both teams broke out of that timeout early. There's still 12 seconds and counting. They'll let that time string down before they put the ball back in play. Tigers will have to go length of the court. They do not guard the inbound play. Marco Garza will throw it in. Cantu's over here guarding Elizondo. And now a timeout's called before they throw it in. 4.52 seconds. You can see that on your screen. Santa Maria, what's at stake here? If they win, that means they bring San Perlita here on Friday with a chance to knock off the Trojans and be part of this district championship mix. It's that easy for Santa Maria. San Isidro, all I had to do was win here and then watch and see if the Cougars knocked off San Perlita, and they would have had an outright district championship. But Enrique Cantu on this magical night with 34 points and a huge three on a fadeaway, on a catch and shoot, which is literally what he did. In one motion, he was catching and shooting. And there was an argument that he could have went for the and one from about 3 feet beyond the top of the key. Tigers took their time. Now before, the Cougars will not guarding the inbound play. This time they won't again, but this time it's Guevara that will throw it in, and they're going to guard in the backcourt. Garza catches with 4. Got it to the midcourt with 3 to 2 to 1. Here's a 3 for the win. It's off the mark, and the Cougars get it done. Santa Maria Cougars very much alive and well, wanting a claim for that district crown. They avenge an earlier season loss to the San Isidro Tigers with a 63-62 win here, backed by Enrique Cantu's 34-point performance. He had 12 points in the fourth quarter. All kinds of crazy things happening in this district still. Nothing's been decided, but the Cougars stake a claim that they're alive and well. That sets up the monster game on Friday right here. Rio Sports Live will be live with you, my friends. As we'll be live when San Perlita comes to town. I'll be stationed right back here, and how crowded will the stands be for that one? Cougars get the job done. They knew coming in. They had lost twice in district play, but they had lost to the 2 teams that were going to have to come to their home. And in this one, they knock off the Tigers. Your leading scorers, Enrique Cantu led everybody with 34 points. He was the only player in double figures for the Santa Maria Cougars. Jesse Ortiz had 9. Giovanni Diaz had 6. Jose Villasana with 4. Bernie Castellanos with 3. Andrew Morales with 3. 2 points each for Matthew Cantu and Daniel Chavez for the Cougars. for the San Isidro Tigers. 29 points for Jabaro Elizondo, 12 points for Marco Garza, 10 for Armando Reyes. But again, tonight, Enrique Cantu gets the job done. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Reminding you our highlights are going to be up in a little while later. Watch the Enrique Cantu shot. I'm going to post that here in just a moment. You can watch that over and over. Saw the television crews were here earlier, but they weren't here for the boys' game. Maybe they'll use our highlights tonight. They have full permission, and it's worth seeing. Enrique Cantu gives the Cougars still alive to claim a district title. It's going to do it for the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast, whether you're watching it on YouTube or on Facebook or on our website. Be sure you pass the word around to other fans of what we're doing here at Real Sports Live. Until next time, for Emilio Flores, I'm Joe Bowling and all the advertisers. Hope you enjoyed this one. Santa Maria gets the win. Good night.